Victory of the Asian Games. 85-76 will be our final score, but all of our prayers right now.
Something that you really think. Ngayon naman si Paul Lee.
Fast break na natin sa atin ng Smart Bro Tomorrow's Internet sa ating ball game. Foul away from play as Pingris hits the deck. Yung coach ng India.
He's freaking out there on the bench because ang ganda ng start natin. And not only on offense, even on defense, we have that intensity as we hit another jumper.
5 consecutive points mula dito kay Chep Chan, makes it 13-0. Showtime pa sana doon ng India. Norwood over to Douthit. Back over to Gabe. Wala pang 4 na minuto lumilipas dito sa ating ball game. Foul away from play as Pingris hits the deck. Siklaw, sabi ng ating referee.
Pingris didn't really like it as well.
Kasi sinigo mo na nga si Ping, ayaw mo pa umamin, sinasabi mo wala nangyari. Ping will have none of that.
Hindi kasi parati na daw siya nasa sermonan ng kanyang coach on the bench. India seems to be not doing anything right at the moment, which is basically what we want.
Time for 3. Not that time around, but look at Kuya Marcus. Keep it on that side of the floor. LA puts it on the deck, attacking the defense. They swing it around, pabalik kay Chan. LA once again down the middle, looking for Kuya. Shot clock winding down, it reads 7. Offensive foul whistled here on Mark Pingris. Yung start list na binigay sa ating mga number, kala natin nagpalit-palit sila. Hindi rin naman pala. Pingris still sporting his familiar number 15. Gabe still with that number 10. Yan si Brigo Vanchi, isa pa dapat tutukan dito ng Gilas Pilipinas. He was the second leading scorer last night with 16, but he could not get them on the board. Gilas is pushing hard once again. Pabiling na itawag dito kay L.A. Tenorio.
Matandaan natin pagdating sa international competition, konting gibot lang ng paa mo, talaga tumatawag kagad ng traveling ang mga officials. Sobrang higpit ang tawagan dito sa international competition, even here in the Asian Games.
Sa higpit nila sa traveling, yung 3-second violation naman ng tila hindi tinatawagan as Douthit takes that one away. Norwood leaves it pabalik kay Tenorio. Chan is free, drops it off. Pingris trying to be patient. Chan lines it up and sends that one home.
Hindi naman pala eh. Diba? Although, makikita mo yung pasahan, mag-uwi na maganda rito sa Gilas Pilipinas right now. Ang ganda ng pasahan nila. They're really trying to hit that open man.
Rest na yun natin sa atin ng Thunderbird Platinum. Pagdating sa paluan, di mauunahan.
Jeff had 2 wide open shots. The first one, he opted to pass to Ping. Pero tinira na rin niya nung pangalawang time na bumalik sa kanya yung bola.
Right off the bat, 16-0 na nasa ating talaan. Now it's all a question of sustaining what we've built on here.
Well, the most important thing to me is really playing hard defense all throughout, because the defense now, although our shots are falling, which is good, but the defense would always sustain the intensity and the hard work of any team.
Ang maganda dito sa Asian Games, we get a day off. Bukas wala pong laro ang Gilas. Sa Huwebes pa makakalaban ang Iran. Di katulad sa FIBA Worlds, araw-araw halos ang labanan as India finally gets themselves on the board, and it is Amrit Pala with the first 2 points para sa ating mga kalaban.
Nice spin move on the baseline.
Big Daddy Douthit slams that one home. Condition din naman ito si Marcus Dalton because even if he wasn't in the lineup sa Espanya, Eric, he was still with them every single day in training.
Well, galing naman din siya sa Wuhan. He had a nice, he actually performed well in Wuhan. And then pumunta nga tayo sa World Championships. He was still in the lineup. Siya yung dumidepensa doon. He attended camp in Miami. He was playing defense against Andre Blatch the whole time. So, I'm sure, condition din si Marcus Dalton.
Pumasok na sa ating laro ang binansagan niya ni Nico Ramos na kapitan ng bayan na si Jimmy Alapag. Ang Petral misses on that one. Norwood is in the front court. Inantay si Kuya Marcus. Minti sa jumper na yon. Looks like India is starting to settle down here. Yun yung kinagagalit ng coach niya kanina nung nagkakanya-kanya daw sila. Now we see that ball movement. Buti na lang, nagambala siya doon. They doubt it. Alapag didn't want to pull the trigger. Chapet Aguilar on that right baseline. Looking to attack but dribbles it back out papunta kay Gig. Shot clock of Gilas is down to 6. Norwood to Chapet on the slide. Somebody's got to take the shot. Chapet turns it over. No other recourse for Jeff Chan but to give up a foul. Uy! May naunang defender Unsportsmanlike foul ang tinawag kay Jeff Chan.
That's why Jeff couldn't really believe what the coach shot.
If they give us this replay, may naunang defender. I think it was Gabe who's running out.
Number 6, unsportsmanlike foul.
Ito yung mga calls na hindi natin gusto. In international competition, lalong-lalo na dito sa Asian Games.
This will mean 2 free throws plus ball possession para sa India with still over 3.5 remaining in this opening frame. So ang pinaliwanag yata ng official, there was no play on the ball. Hindi yung advantage na mauna na dapat for a layup as those free throws are brought to us by Cebuana Luwiliar. Basta pera ipa Cebuana.
But sometimes it's just a mere interpretation, depende rin kung nasang position tumatawag ang referee. But from the looks of that foul, mukha naman it was just a good clean foul.
Duty foul lang, di ba?
Duty foul lang talaga.
India whipping that leather around. Gets their 5th point of the game. So that ended up as a 3-point possession dahil split yung free throws and then they get a field goal. Mamasa 13 abante ng Gilas Pilipinas. Jimmy gets it to Chapet. Another turnover para dito kay Aguilar.
So far, 2 bad passes by Japet. The first one, spot up dapat si Jeff Chan. He's not supposed to cut to the basket. But so far, Japet starting out a little off on the offense, but on the defense is working very hard and getting rebounds.
Tama naman. Yun talagang yung number 4 tsaka yung number 9 hindi binibitawan ng ating mga defenders. Well scouted ng ating coaching staff. Etong India. Now it's Pratham sending that 3-pointer home. Hatid sa atin ang Thunderbird Platinum pagdating sa paluan, di maunahan.
That was a tough shot coming from the 3-point line. It was challenged and yet he still hit it.
That's 6 straight points mula sa India na pinasag naman ni Jeffrey Alan Chan. Another 3 natin sa atin ang Thunderbird Platinum pagdating sa paluan, di mauunahan.
Mapa Spain, mapa Korea, makikita mo talaga ang daming Pinoy nag-cheer. They really come from all over to really cheer for Gilas.
Here's another 3-pointer galing dito kay Pratham. Hatid pa rin sa atin ang Thunderbird Platinum pagdating sa paluan, di maunahan. Nag-iinit na yung Pratham. That's back-to-back threes.
Yun na, nagkakasunod-sunod na yung kanilang mga shots. The defense, there's some parang confusion in the defense, most especially with those handoffs.
Chan, di makabawi. Pratham will protect that leather out of bounds. Wala na pong 2 minuto natitira sa ating opening quarter. Now Paul Lee with his number 13 coming onto the floor, as well as Ranadel De Ocampo.
Number 9 and number 12.
Junmar Fajardo is also on the court, who actually had a great experience and performance just World Championships.
Lalong-lalo na yung huling laro kontra sa Senegal, ano? His most minutes played, he definitely delivered. Lalo yung overtime na yun, Eric.
That's going to be big for Junmar. I mean, I felt, you know, Wuhan, he struggled, and then in the World Championships, he had some good games, but that's going to be a big confidence builder.
Riccovanci buries the 3. Hatid sa atin ang Thunderbird Platinum pagdating sa paluan, di maunahan. At ito na yung Indiang nakilala natin. In the years past, yung shooting at yung length nila, sinisimula na nilang iparamdam. You know, inabot si Ranidel on that 3-point try.
That's a clear traveling. That's a good call by the referee.
Ganun-ganun lang, bumaba na sa 7 ang abante ng Gilas Pilipinas as India has definitely settled down.
Well, they will you know, find their mark eventually, but ang maganda rin naman sa atin, we're still doing very well on offense. Kaya sabi ko, there's some confusion in the defense. Kailangan talaga malocate at mag-usap lang, lalong-lalo sa mga handoffs at mga two-man game.
Dillinger gets it over to Jimmy. Oh, bullet pass underneath to Junmar. He gets the basket like kauban pang foul.
Ano naalala ko in Wuhan, he was struggling against his Indian team. Pinalaro siya ni Coach Chot in Wuhan. And right here, he just took his time. Very composed. Junmar Fajardo under the basket.
Cebuana assist yan. Brought to us by Cebuana Luwilier. Parang ikaw mismo ang nagbigay ng perang padala.
India, number 14 and number 11.
Junmar Fajardo with a chance to re-establish a double-digit advantage para sa Gilas Pilipinas with this bonus free throw. Nahatid pa rin sa atin ng Cebuana Luwilier. Basta pera, ipa Cebuana.
You know, I felt, you know, that stint in the World Championships, that's going to be big for Junmar, lalong-lalo dito sa Asian Games.
45 seconds natitira sa quarter number 1. Riccovanci gets it over to the wing. Big para dito kay Pratham. Babalik niya kay Riccovanci yung bola. Dalawa kagad ang sasagupa sa kanya. That leaves that baseline open. Nantikaanan pa sila, maputokan ng 24 doon. Pwede pang bumalik ang bola sa India. Junmar. Hinahanap sana si Paul Lee. Now Jimmy will look to settle things down. There's round about a 4-second differential between the quarter clock and the shot clock.
You know, Junmar Fajardo was the first one down the court trying to sprint.
Jimmy looking for Lee. India on the attack. Riccovanci finishes with a left hand.
Riccovanci actually nakakadalawang tama na to sa ating mga players. Kanina kay Ping, ngayon naman si Paul Lee.
Fast break na natin sa atin na Smart Bro tomorrow's internet. Paul Lee definitely shaken up. Ayun, no, iniwanan ng kanyang kaliwang siko. May pabaon. Riccovanci sa angas ng tondo. That'll do it for the first quarter of action. Lamang pa rin ng Pilipinas, pero nabawasan na yan ng India. Volley. Chinecheck kung kumpleto pa kanyang ngipin dito. 24-16 ang nasa ating tala. Ito na po ang pagbubukas ng second quarter of action. Hatid sa atin ng Phoenix Petroleum Fuels Gilas Pilipinas. And after a start made in heaven para sa Gilas Pilipinas, we have settled for a 24-16 lead as we open the second quarter of action. Arjun po, kasama natin si Eric Reyes at ang buong puwersa ng inyong Sports 5.
Well, the first quarter was really all Gilas Pilipinas. Ang ganda ng ating pagsisimula doon. Binlangko natin ang India because of all that shots coming from the outside. If you, you know, nakita nga natin yung stats, above 50% field goal shooting, both 2 and 3 points. And ano bang tira yun, Magu? Pasay at assist to the ring.
Pumasok yun. 3-pointer pa.
Assist to the ring nga yung nangyari.
Atid pa rin sa atin ang Thunderbird Platinum pagdating sa paluan. Di maunahan. As Gary David gives us instant offer. Pumasok si Gary dito, pinalitan si Paul Lee.
Well, that's a good cut by a good locate by Junmar Fajardo.
Nice stop by Fajardo. Dillinger to Gary behind the back. Hinahanap sana si Junmar. A little too fancy para si Gilas. So just a 7-point lead now para sa ating national men's basketball team. Riccovanci na naman. Kasi ito talaga yung kamador nila.
Yun na nga, nagkamali nga si JD ng kanyang depensa because he cheated over that. He didn't fight over the screen.
Gary for three, punches it through! Atin sa atin yun ang Thunderbird Platinum. Pagdating sa paluan, hindi maunahan.
You know, Gary David is one of those players, so when he gets a good start and gets a good rhythm, sana nga magtuloy-tuloy na para kay El Granada ang hot shooting start.
Balik sa 10 ang abante ng Gilas. Inabot dito kay Junmar. Ito si Siva Kumar. Akala niya may opening siya.
You know, he's a completely different player now with the way he was playing in his first international competitions. Ngayon makikita mo si Junmar, he's active, he has more confidence. You know, it really develops over time because of the number of games that he has played internationally.
Medyo weird din na si Coach Chot lang yung nakikita mo doon sa bench dahil mga player natin nasa likod ng advertising board.
Nasa likod. Ganun yung setup ng kanilang gym, no? Yung advertising nila is on the floor before the players.
At least hindi sila pwede manggulo dito sa harap. Hindi sila mawawarningan ng improper bench decorum.
Kaya nga layo.
Pag lumantag ka pa dyan, talagang mate-technical ka na.
Oh, mataas-taas din yan, ha? Oh, Junmar Fajardo with a nice face-up jumper.
31-19 is the score. Just over 2 minutes having gone by in the second frame. Oh, nice pass. Pabalik dito kay Joginder.
Excellent give-and-go play. Number 4, Joginder with that nice give and go.
Cebuana assist yan. Natin sa atin na Cebuana Luwilier. Parang ikaw mismo ang nagbigay ng perang padala. Ako ba kailan mo ako padadalan? Parang ikaw ang nagbigay. Omar whistled for steps.
Mauna ka muna magpadala sa akin. Kasi babalik ko rin sa'yo.
Punta ako sa Cebuana mamaya. Tatanong ko kung may padala ka. 31-21, etong India has definitely settled down. What will it take to blow them off the court at this point, Eric?
Well, first of all, we have to make stops on transition. We're forcing them to go out of control, pero yun nga lang, hindi natin pipigil yung mga last second attempt.
Amjuyot brings them to within 8 points. Oh, nice two-man game. Jimmy to the Kraken, and he gets the roll.
Junmar Fajardo having a good start here in this game. Matagal-tagal lang inupo natin si Marcos Dautit, and Junmar Fajardo has been taking charge.
This Tornado Drive is brought to you by Fulton. Empower your business. Another three-point play opportunity para sa main man ng San Miguel Beermen.
Tandaan natin na after FIBA Asia, nag-MVP siya. I won't be surprised if he comes up with another great performance sa pagbabalik niya sa FIBA.
Should be the 6th point already for Junmar Fajardo. Bonus free throw atin sa atin ng Cebuana Luwilier. Basta pera, ipa Cebuana. Joginder. Iikot nila papunta sa kanan. India looking for the opening. Pethani with that leather gets it back to Joginder. Back to Pethani. Step back jumper. Rattles home.
They're very patient with their offense. Kaya hindi mo rin basta-basta talaga mapipigil because buti sana kung one-shot attempt kagaya nga ikinagagalit ng kanilang coach in the first quarter.
Jimmy on the attack. Locates Gabe. Iubra, look at Junmar snatch that leather away. He's fouled on the rebound play.
He's like a man on a mission here, really trying to prove that he's one of the best, players in Asia.
All 24 years old of Junmar Fajardo, definitely the future of Philippine basketball.
Exactly, and that's really something really exciting for me, to really watch him excel in international competitions. And maybe kung mabibigyan tayo ng pagkakataon na bumalik sa World Championship level.
Sinabi naman ni Coach Chot Reyes yan, na sa kanyang pananaw, ang future of Philippine basketball will revolve around 3 men. Junmar Fajardo, Greg Slaughter, and Japet Aguilar. He wants those 3 in the next edition of the national team.
Alam mo, hindi malayong mangyari yan. We already have the tools. Before, a problem for us is facing or try to match up against the 7-footers of China. Now we have our own 7-footers and good 7-footers at that. Skilled players.
Free throw ni Jun. Atin sa atin ng Cebuana Luwilya. Basta pera, ipa Cebuana. Yes, ma'am. Puso talaga ang pinapakita ng ating Gilas Pilipinas as we continue to keep India at bay. Fajardo takes care of both. Balik sa 11 ang abante ng Gilas. We need another big run to take the fight out of India.
Yes, definitely. I think that we are more than capable of doing that. We just need to put the cuffs on these players who's actually hitting their shots from the outside.
Singh Joginder buries that three. Hatid sa atin ang Thunderbird Platinum pagdating sa paluan. Di mauunahan. Yan yung Singh na leading scorer nga nila, no? Dahil 5 ang Singh dito sa India.
You know? Pero hindi na magkakapatid, ha? May status kasi rin pag tinawag ka ng Singh in India. That's the reason.
Anong status yun?
Status symbol.
Yan. Parang pag tinawag kang Eric Reyes sa Pilipinas.
Mag-boomard yun. Pagdating sa sportscasting.
Substitute Philippines number 5.
LA Tenorio, who got Gilas off to that hot start with his back-to-back triples, making his way back onto the floor as Gary David is at the line for 2 shots.
You know, he still has that rhythm on kissing his right shoulder before he takes free throws. And we've seen that time and time again in the PBA.
Of course, on his right arm is si Ma'am.
Yes.
Yan yung buti may bahay si Ma'am Jen.
The inspiration.
Yan. Gary rattles home that second. Balik sa 10 ang abante ng Gilas. Ikaw wala ka bang naging mga mannerism pag nag-free throw?
Ginugulo ko yung buko sa harap.
Kaya naman.
Kaya na nga Naka-progrip pa kami nun.
Bakit si Samboy Lim wala nangyari? Ganda pa rin ang hairdo. Gulo din ni Boss Samboy.
Malaki kamay na siya nung progrip.
Junmar pitches it out. Gary stopping on a dime. Junmar is there to clean it up.
And Junmar is full of energy to clear rebound and trail all the way from the backcourt.
Fast break natin sa atin ng Smart Bro Tomorrow's Internet. And you mentioned it, Junmar has kept Kuya Marcus Douthit on the bench.
You know, Marcos is actually just relaxing on the bench and getting ready for probably the second half of action if Coach Chot would need him.
Joginder misses on that one. Bullet dodged there by Gilas. Singh Joginder was wide open.
Looks like Marcus Douthit is going back.
Anidel De Ocampo will be trooping to the bench. Look at Kuya Marcus, all smiles. As both coaches have made adjustments to their 5s.
You know, we've seen it even in the World Championships. Coach Chot would play, would rest either Marcus Douthit or Andre Blatch, and yung 5 pa rin sa loob is solid. We have to really give credit to the way he has prepared his team with or without, Marcus or Andre Blatch.
Oh, what a spin by Douthit. Chapet trying to put it right back. Tumatakbo na ang India. Their main man, Rigavanshi, gets it over to Joginder. Joginder will reset. He locates his open shooter. Grebal misses. Gabe is pushing it hard. Norwood puts his head down, kicks it back out. Gary from the elbow. No. Emphatic rebound mula kay Yadwinder.
Yadwinder came from the outside to be able to try to trace that basketball.
Nice quick spin on the part of Amrit Pal, but Douthit it was right there to bother that shot. LA na naman. Oh, Chapet wanted to throw it back down, asking for the foul, finally gets the whistle. Chapet a bit frustrated here dahil hindi pa siya nakakapagparamdam ng tuluyan dito sa ating first half.
Well, Chapet's been very active in both ends of the floor, especially on the rebounding. It's just that minsan he needs to just settle down to get that confidence. He needs to get into the rhythm of the game. Kaya nagkakaroon siya ng mga turnovers in the beginning.
Paul Lee ibinalik na after he got shaken up at the end of quarter number 1. Nung nasalo niya yung Siko ni Brigavanshi.
You know, Japet is a guy who just needs to settle down and hit yung malaking bagay, yung ganyang mga free throws, because that's going to build his confidence. We know what kind of player and what he can do on the floor.
Japet Aguilar, already a veteran dito sa national team ng Pilipinas.
Ang dami ng mga pinaglaruan yan, and that's really going to help him, most especially with his style of play.
Pressure in the backcourt being applied here by the guys in white. LA with a hand on it, but they somehow got it across. Naka-assemble din naman kagad ang depensa ng Gilas. Well, bothered by Lee. It's a foot race. The lethal weapon gets that finger roll.
To credit that defense of Paul Lee, anticipation and a good steal.
Gilas move yan, brought to us by Rain or Shine Elastomeric Paint. Ang pinturang Gilas.
Gilas Pilipinas, napakagaling mag-tumempo kung kailan sila magpipress. They know that when the guy doesn't see, there's always a guy coming from the blind side to really pressure. Kaya pag pihit mo to look for a pass, you are trapped already on the sidelines.
Ang ganda ng binanggit mo yun. Iba yung panaka-naka lang yung press para hindi pa rin nila makuha rhythm nila. No? Tsempohan mo lang eh. No?
Magaling magaling tumiming si Coach Shot because you want to really catch him off guard. Akala mo wala na, and then doon tayo kukuha ng run.
If you do it every single time down the floor, makakahanap ng rhythm yung kalaban, eh, no? Kung gano'n na lang.
Yes, and at the same time, kahit paano may konting fatigue factor din because you're really working hard. No matter how, you know, in shape you are, magkakaroon din ng epekto yun. But, you know, like I said, maganda yung timing ng kanyang press. That's why it's really working well for Gilas.
LA to a sliding Marcus. Pull-up jumper in Diubra. Here comes India. Want to be patient on this attack. They want to set up their big man at the post. That's Amritpal. Hindi nga lang masalo yung pasa. Japet to LA. The Barangay Ginebra connection on the run. They go up, and Marcus sends it home.
No, pagkalanganin po nga yung alley kay Marcus down it, but a good pass still.
Cebuana assist natin sa atin ng Cebuana Luwiliar. Parang ikaw mismo ang nagbigay ng perang padala.
Tumatawa si Gabe Norwood because alanganin nga daw yung pagkakapasa niya. But composure by Doughty to finish the shot.
Nice pass to the open corner. Pratham once again makes his pay. Nakakarami na ng tresto.
You know, they're actually passing the ball well and knowing where to locate the shooters, lalo na sa corners.
Kaya si Coach Chot naman ang hihiling dito ng timeout. Magbabalik po kami.
Paul, drive ka na doon. Nandun si Marcos at si Japet.
Coach Chot setting up this very next sequence. So you join us back live on TV5. Itong laro na pong ginaganap dyan sa Hwaseong Stadium in Incheon, South Korea. Pagbubukas ng ating kampanya sa 17th Asian Games Basketball Competition. Dumarjan po, kasama natin si Eric Reyes at ang buong puwersa ng inyong Sports 5.
Oh! Yan naman pala yung nice play na ginagawa ni Coach Shot.
Cebuana assist natin sa atin ng Cebuana Luwiliar. Parang ikaw mismo ang nagbigay ng perang padala.
It's an excellent play drawn out by Coach Chot Reyes and executed extremely well by Gilas Pilipinas.
India number 12.
Tar with that jumper, trying to quell this rally by Gilas. Paul was trying to locate his shooters in Gabe. Japet is giving chase. Nagambala naman niya. Itong si Brigabanshi. Gabe kicks that leather away. Siyari na to si Brigabanshi. Dalawa na sinaktan mo sa Gilas, in Ping, in Paul Lee. Hindi na mapapatawarin ni Gabe niya.
Ako, di ko rin siya papatawarin. Nahanapan ko sino kamukha nito eh. Hindi kamukha si Brigabanshi.
Ay, travel. Yun. Yung binabanggit mo, no? Basta FIBA rules ang higpit doon sa unang step na yun.
You know, they're actually so strict. So, you know, you got to just like time your... Una mo talaga muna yung dribble before you make that move.
Hindi tuloy ako, tinititigan ko ng Brigabanchi, iniisip ko sino kamukha.
Kaya nga maya maiisip ko rin kung sino kamukha nito eh.
Douthit with that leather, iiwan para kay Gabe. Lee is outside, off the curl. Paul Lee with a pull-up. 18-footer doesn't drop. Brigabanchi with that board. 42 seconds remaining dito sa ating first half. Brigabanchi from the elbow.
He's a tough player, Magu. He knows what to do with that basketball. He reads the defense well, and he has a grind. Nice pull-up jumper.
Coach Chotres not happy with the way we are ending this first half. He wants to talk to his boys with this timeout.
Hey, Jacket, pag nag-zone sila, umagat ka lang sa high post.
Gilas Pilipinas not wanting to surrender the momentum heading into the dugout. Kaya naman bago pa matapos ang ating first half, si Coach Chot meron na namang naikrokis. Tignan natin kung ma-execute ng ating Gilas boys.
Yan ang maganda rin sa play ni Coach Chot, whether mag-zone or mag-man-to-man. Yung offense is flexible, which can easily find an open guy.
Look at Jeff Chan trying to break free. Gabe down the middle, locates jump head. 2 shots para kay Aguilar.
You know, that's the value of that kind of offense. You know, you've got great shooters. You will force the defense to extend out, and one shot fake, you actually break down that defense to give a nice drop pass to guys like Japet Aguilar.
Aguilar will look to stretch our lead back up to 14 points. Mabalik pa nga ang bola dito sa India. Fouls to give. Meron pa ang Gilas Pilipinas. Coach Chot doesn't want India to get any clean look at the basket on this next play.
Well, plus you don't really want India to get a, to whittle down the lead na pababa at the end of the second period.
Junmar Fardo checking back in.
Substitution to piece number 12.
Palitan niya si Marcus Douthit. We don't want Marcus in foul trouble. Brigabanchi, they swing it around. 3-pointer on the way. No. Junmar rebound. Enough time. Oh, but Junmar turns it over. Junmar clears it once again. 4 seconds na lang natitira. Sharon's gotta go. We go to Chan. Fly-by move. Diubra. So at the end of the first 20 minutes of action, it's a 13-point lead para sa Gilas Pilipinas.
So a nice way to end it. We had still a good chance to attack and make a shot.
So 50-37 ang nasa ating talaan. Walang bibitiw. Meron tayong mga updates at the half. At syempre, yung second half ng bakbakan na to, live pa rin matutunghayan dito sa TV5. Patuloy ang ating opening game dito po sa 17th Asian Games Basketball Competition kung saan ang Gilas Pilipinas po lamang 50-37 kontra sa India. Mag-umargin po kasama natin si Eric Reyes at ang buong puwersa ng inyong Sports 5. Ika-4 na laro na to ng India because they had to qualify to get to the stage. Ang Gilas naman drew a bye in that qualifying round. Nandirito na tayo. What do we need to do the rest of the way, Eric?
Well, in this game, we just have to control lalong-lalo na yung depensa. At, pinag-uusapan naman natin yung pinagdaanan ng India. Whereas for us, after this, we play Iran.
Third quarter na po. Atid sa atin ng Phoenix Petroleum Fuels, Gilas Pilipinas, tayo ng Iran. Yung pasok na agad into this round. And we need to win at least one lang to make it to the quarterfinals. Pero syempre, pag nadalawa, mas gaganda pa seeding natin.
Mas gaganda. But, you could actually be in a bracket we're in the round of yung quarterfinals ka. Medyo mas mahina-hina yung makakatupad. But of course, in the Asian level, nag-improve na rin ang laro ng bawat kupunan at hindi mo talaga pwedeng malitin yung mga ibang bansa.
We gotta be wary, of course, dahil Dun sa kabilang bracket naman, yung makakatapat to sa crossover quarters, nando doon ang China, nando doon ang host country Korea. Siyempre, you wanna be as high as you can para hindi natin kagad sila makamata.
Gusto mo kagad makatapat mo yung mas maganda yung chance mo manalo, so you could at least increase your chances of getting into the semifinals, lalo na pag nakatapat mo na nga yung malalakas na teams.
Best finish ng Philippine national team sa competition na to in recent memory, or in our lifetime at least, was in 1990. As an 8-second violation is whistled on India. 1990, yun yung nag-silver tayo under Coach Sonny Jaworski.
That was actually the best finish that we had for the Asian Games. But in the past, of course, like yung team ni Coach Ronnie Magsanok, they actually placed or won the bronze. But that's way back in the day.
1986.
Yes, 86, yes. Yun yung time na I believe sila Alvin Patrimonio were the ones playing, Benji Paras. But so far, Team Philippines, gumanda na talaga at nag-improve na ng malaki. Lalong-lalo na dahil naglaro nga tayo sa World Championships.
Last time we medaled here, Eric, as we see the steal by Brigavanshi. Last time nag-medal tayo, the Centennial team of Coach Tim Cone back in 1998. That was a bronze. Ngayon, naghahanap tayo makabalik at least dyan sa podium, pero syempre gusto natin makuha ang ating unang gold since 1962.
We've been in search of that gold medal and at least to really be crowned as one of the top teams or the best team in Asia.
3-point shot na yan natin sa atin ng Thunderbird Platinum. Pagdating sa paluan, di mauunahan. I'm sorry, first gold in our lifetime, o kami lang pala, dahil noong 1962 na witness mo, di ba naglaro ka no?
I was on the reserve list. Hindi pa. Ikaw talaga.
Pero ito, nagkakainitan dito, Eric, as India has crept to within 10 points. Ako, inabot sa ulo si Ranidel, doon siya na-stapler. Nakalaban natin ang Senegal.
Actually, that was Joginder Singh, the point guard number 4.
Gilas moving that leather around. Almost a minute and a half into this third quarter. Di pa tayo nakakabutas. We dump it over to Big Daddy. 11 seconds pa naman sa ating shot clock. Ranidel off the glass. Delivers the first basket of the third.
So reliable RDO with that nice jumper off the glass.
Brigavanshi with that leather once again. They go up and the alley-oop is completed.
Ganda rin ng mga plays sila diba? Nagkakaroon ng mga slip. Dumidiretso ka agad for that alley-oop play.
Amjiot delivers those 2 points. Cebuana assist na yan natin sa atin na Cebuana Luwiliar. Parang ikaw mismo ang nagbigay ng perang padala. Another takeaway here para sa India. They can cut this to a single digit. Big spin to the baseline. He is fouled, so Amritpal will shoot to the line for 2 shots.
So lakas ang pangangatawan ni Marcos Dautit, tinangay niya yung offensive player, kaya naman nabigyan ng 2 free throws.
Amritpal, a 6'9", 23-year-old center para dito sa India, taking these free throws. Natin sa atin ang Cebuana Luwiliar, basta pera ipa Cebuana.
Well, he's the tallest player in this Indian lineup and nakita na nga natin siya, Amritpal, playing well against Gilas Pilipinas in Wuhan. So we know what he's capable of. At maganda nga para siyang mala Junmar Fajardo din. He's a project. Bata pa and pataas ang kanya paglalaro.
Nawala yung ibang 7-footer nila na nakita natin sa Wuhan.
Meron silang isang 7-footer doon na di ba parang meron siyang balot sa kanyang ulo.
As Douthit is fouled in the lane. Tama na sa 8 ang abante rito ng Gilas Pilipinas.
So far a slow start here in the third period. Not like the first quarter where we're like a house on fire. So we really have to buckle down on defense. Try to get that energy again.
Alam naman natin sa nakita natin dun sa FIBA Asia Cup, itong India does not go away easily. Humabol sila, nagpumilit silang humabol dun sa laro natin. And if I'm not mistaken, we ended up winning that game by only 4 points.
And dikit yun hanggang sa matapos yung game. Buti na lang nagkaroon na explosion si Paul Lee in that game. Kaya nga sumikat si Paul Lee sa paglalaro sa international competition because he's been a steady force.
15 puntos ang binuhos ni Paul Lee nung ating nakatapat etong India. As Douthit is looking to clear that one. Look at the pesky big men of India. LA is pushing it the other way. Tenorio with some daylight. Leaves it up. Papunta kay Chan. Ito na lang. Ando si Marcos for that kick out. Tenorio. Back to Marcus for the 19-footer. And Douthit delivers the 2 points.
Si Marcus Douthit would take an 18-footer. Maganda naman ang kanyang shooting percentage.
Cebuana, assist yan natin sa atin na Cebuana Luwilier. Parang ikaw mismo ang nagbigay ng perang padala. Rigabanshi gets it over. Papunta kay Pratham. He's already got 3 3-pointers in that first half. This time off the run.
Good defense by Jeff Chan.
De Ocampo in the front court. Balik kay LA. A full head of steam. And Tenorio delivers the teardrop.
Amrit Browsing is 6'9", but LA Tenorio knows how to do with that, what to do with that basketball over a 6'9" guy.
And that will force India into this time out. Gilas Pilipinas re-establishing a dozen-point lead.
Fight! Okay, we gotta fight. Let's go. Defense. 1, 2, 3. Defense. Everybody rebound.
So India looking to stop this run being put on by Gilas Pilipinas as our boys have re-established a dozen-point lead.
You know, isa lang ang sinabi ng kanilang coach. In Tagalog, huwag ka nakatunganga. Tayo ka lang daw ng tayo eh. Screenan mo. Because ang gumaganda yung kanilang offensive because of that nice steal there by LA Tenorio.
That's a walk in the park layup para dito. Itiniente. Smart Bro fast break natin sa atin na Smart Bro tomorrow's internet.
You know, that's not going to be good for the coach of India because naagawan pa after that timeout. The poor execution there.
This is a team that is coming off a 19-point victory kontra sa Kazakhstan kahapon lamang. Meron pa mga chismis na parang hindi daw sumagad yung Kazakhstan sa ball game ngayon para hindi sila makatapat ng Gilas Pilipinas.
Well, you know, everyone knows kung anong kalibre ng Gilas Pilipinas. Kung totoo man yun, then, you know, but at least itong Kazakhstan and even itong India, talagang both are formidable opponents and nakita naman natin ang kanyang kakayahan.
Ronidel faking that three. Drops it off. Marcus for the flush.
You know how many times we've seen Ronidel do that, get in the lane and look to pretend to take a shot and drop pass at the last minute.
60-44. Matamis na 16 ang abante ng Gilas Pilipinas. Joginder looking for his open teammates. A nice one dribble pull up mula kay Amrit Pal. Douthit clears it. And Tenorio will push hard. He's fouled by Joginder.
You know, so far after the timeout of India, after nagalit ang kanilang coach sa wala nangyayari sa offense, the Philippines on a roll. Nagsimula yun, lalo na nung kay Jeff Chan when he was pressuring hard on number 4 Joginder, and at the same time, nagtuloy-tuloy na ang ganda ng laro ng Team Philippines.
Pinilitan muna dito si Amjiot. Forward gets it over, papunta kay Chan. The rain or shine boys passing amongst themselves. Chan driving that baseline. He goes reverse. Douthit is there to stick it right back.
That's a good thing about Marcus Douthit. He will just try to get rebounds and play his role to the best, but so effective on the floor.
Another near steal by Gilas. Joginder though recovers. Ayaw tumira ni Brigabanshi. Gets it over to Amrit Pal.
It's a good job walk by Amrit Pal. You know, full 6'9". He loves that matchup versus Marcus Douthit.
Another one of the Sing boys, ano? Yang si Amrit Pal. As you mentioned, there are 5 of them. As De Ocampo is going to work in the paint. Oh, nice pass! Papunta kay Marcus. 3-second violation? Bago yan.
Kaya ang bilis magbilang naman ng 3 seconds kayo. Kasi kanina...
Kahit si Coach siya, tawan-tawa eh. Ha? Meron palang 3 seconds sa FIBA?
Kaya nga, ikaw kasi nagreklamo ka kanina, matagal ang 3 seconds sa FIBA, di ba? Okay, bilisan lahat awag.
Laglag pa nga ako dun ha, sa gulat ha.
That was a nice play. That's why Coach Sot couldn't believe the call. Masyado namangha yung referee doon sa ganda ng play na ginawa ni RDO. Brigabanshi working against Norwood. He goes deep inside.
lang, umalog palabas yung tira na yon para dito kay Amrit Pal.
He's been very active 2 times down the floor kanina with that nice jump hook of Marcos. So Marcos better watch him because he's really active trying to get a good position under the basket.
Less than 4 minutes now remaining dito sa ating third quarter.
Amrit Pal, 2.07.
Free throws na to atin sa atin na Cebuana Luwilier. Basta pera, ipa Cebuana.
Oh, 6'9", 23 years of age. Bata-bata pa, marami pa talagang mga international competition ang paglalaro nitong player na to.
Substitution, Philippines number 4.
Jimmy Alapag will be checking in or checking back in para dito sa L.A. Tenorio. As pressure in the backcourt is being applied. Hey, India, kita mo naman yung press break natin. Ang bilis na itawid yung bola. Jimmy will look to set this one up. 12 segundo pa naman sa ating shot clock. The Mighty Mouse locates Lee. Deep corner on the right. Douthit trying to keep it alive. But couldn't quite hang on to that rock.
You know, truly inspiring the way Marcos is playing. You know, he's doing the dirty job. Bihira mo yan makita, you know, for a guy like Marcos, because he really just works hard and keeps the ball active.
Banshi na nagtatawid ng bola para dito sa India. Joginder drawing that foul from Jimmy.
You know, nakakatakot yung mga shot fake na ginagawa ni Joginder kasi ilaliman ka after he takes that shot fake. Pag tumalon ka nga naman, ididikit niya ng konting balikat sa mga paa mo o sa legs mo para mahulog ka.
Yadwinder weaves it over, pabalik kay Joginder. Pratham looking for his big man. Douthit trying to keep in front of Amrit Pal. On the weak side, it is rebounded by India. At naputukan sila ng 24. Hindi pa sila sumusuko
Hindi pa.
Hindi suko yun.
No, that's their box 10 play. Yun yung tinatawag ng kanilang coach sa box 10 play, which is like a zone.
Oh! Marcus Douthit wanted to bring the pain, kept alive by Japet. Douthit once again at the post. Fresh shot clock para sa Gilas. Douthit looking for Aguilar. Japet cycles around and kicks it out. Lee goes to Jimmy. Norwood for three. Bam! 3-point shot na natin sa atin ng Thunderbird Platinum. Pagdating sa paluhan, di maunahan.
Gabe Norwood really improved with that shot from the outside. Something that it would really help him, most especially with the kind of game that he has.
Outside jumper doesn't work, but it is kept on that side by Yadwinder. Fresh shot clock para sa India. Yadwinder faking three, drives closer. Now they locate their shooter. Palas lang ng tira na yan. Alapag on a 3-on-2, gets it to Gabe, back to Jimmy, who spins the pass to Japet, off the glass for two.
A great leadership being shown by Jimmy Alapag. Anchoring that fast break, you know, he could have taken that layup, pero so unselfish play. That's why the Mighty Mouse is so recommendable, lalong-lalo na to any team.
Kaya naman pinakiusapan talaga
exactly,
siya na management, coaching staff, at actually ng halos buong sambayang Pilipino na magbalik muna for one last tour. Dapat yung World Cup na yung swan song. Dapat doon na siya magre-retiro sa international play. He was still gonna come here to Korea as an assistant coach. Pero sabi ni Jimmy, kung ano kailangan, yun ang kanyang gagawin. 2 words, I'm in.
Kaya nga naman bigla na ginanahan lahat yun sa pagbabalik ni Jimmy Alapag to really come back and play again for Team Philippines.
Big power move by Amrit Pal getting that over Marcus.
Napahirapan din niya si Marcus Douthit with this nice position under the basket.
Japet drives closer. Elbow jumper is good para kay Aguilar.
Once Japet Aguilar settles down, most especially on offense, he can do so many things na makakatulong sa atin, lalong-lalo na yung mga puntos sa kanyang kino-contribute.
Difference of day and night, no? Yung simula niya kanina where he committed 2 turnovers. Pero pinabanggit mo, basta if he keeps his head focused, keeps it in the game, good things will come.
You know, exactly. Maganda yung kanyang simula, pero gigil na gigil siya. So, para siyang, parang kitikiti, hindi niya malaman kung saan siya talaga pwesto, anong gagawin niya on the floor.
Philippine number 4, counting foul.
31.9 seconds remaining here. Three-man substitution. David, Dillinger, and Fajardo back on the floor. Pinalitan si Norwood, Lee, and Douthit.
Substitution Philippine number 7.
Na natin in 2 days time. Ganitong oras din. Alauna din ang simula, no? Ang ating laban kontra naman sa Iran. That's on Thursday, September 25. Shoginder rattles home the second. That brings them to within 16. Nanggulat din sila with a full court press. Easily broken by Gilas Pilipinas. Jimmy drives closer, finds Japet. Oh, hacked from behind by Amrit Paul.
You know, I feel that kagaya nga na sa mag-go day and night yung pinapakita ni Japet in this game. Because in the first quarter, he was erratic. Masyado siyang, uneasy with his position. But now, when he settles down, he was about to dunk it with two hands from the baseline.
Philippines, 3 balls.
So Aguilar is back at the line for 2 shots. Coaching staff at Gilas telling our 5 not to foul, no more to give. But honest defense is what we need. Nahirap yung India, nakitawid lang yung bola. And now Joginder will look for the last shot. Joginder launches from deep. Oh! Big 3. Lagising Joginder. Atid sa atin yan ang Thunderbird Platinum. Pagdating sa paluan, di mauunahan. Nakakatakot yan, ha? Parang baka makanakaw ng momentum etong India. Pagbubukas ng 4th and final quarter of action. Paalala muna natin, hatid sa atin to ng Phoenix Petroleum Fuels, Gilas Pilipinas. Nakikita natin, itong India has somewhat gone to their bench. Siyempre, nandiyan pa rin si Brigovanshi. But a lot of new faces here. Yung inaasahan ng India dito is their core of Brigovanshi, Joginder, and Amrit Pal. Ang Gilas Pilipinas naman, halos lahat ng ipinasok na kapag-contribute.
You know, everybody's been consistent para sa ating koponan. But itong India, they have a lot of players who just played the role so far. Pero yun nga yung 3 players na binanggit mo, Joginder, Brigovanshi, and Amrit Pal. Those are the guys na talagang nagbibigay na hindi nag-grip up dito sa ating game at tumitigil pa na
Harry David opens up the scoring for this final frame. Kasama niya sina Dillinger, Pingris, Fajardo, and Alapag. Joginder with that leather, gets it over to Brigovanshi. 18-foot jumper is good para dito kay Prar.
India number 12.
Itong India, hindi basta-basta lang talaga bumibigay. Same scenarios what happened in Wuhan. They never gave up. That's why yun nga yung kinakatakot natin. Baka magkaroon ng isang run ng India and they still have their top players on the floor.
Gilas looking to put them away right here, right now. Gary D lights it up.
Gary D was trying to draw that foul off that jumper.
3-point shot atin sa atin ng Thunderbird Platinum. Pagdating sa paluhan, di maunahan.
Jimmy's still on the floor after coming off that screen.
India number 13, coming to foul.
Napito ng foul si Amjiot. As Alapag is backstopping para si Gilas Pilipinas. Big pick from King. Sakuragi on the slide, drops it off to June.
Tried to dunk it, but a good defense here by India blocking that shot.
Joginder with that leather. Pupunta sa kanila. Kay Brigovanshi. Dami sumasagot sa Twitter. Ikaw kasi, narapan mo ka ng kamukha itong si Brigovanshi. Oy, nalibre ng bahagya. Nice recovery by Dillinger. Etong si Brar just shoots over JD.
Back-to-back pa, nakakaago pa tayo ng India ng bola.
Coach Chot will not be a happy camper on that sideline. Joginder, they go back to Brar. No, that's Anjiot that time around.
Number 13.
So far for India, Brar had 2 baskets. At ito naman si Amjot was able to get a nice shot as well.
India showing us different looks here in the fourth quarter. Hindi puro Joginder at Brigovanshi ang umaatake para sa kanila.
Yun nga, meron pa silang ibang options. As you said, ibang pinapakitang lineup dito ng India.
13 ang abante ng Gilas Pilipinas. India showing their character here, not giving up, as Jimmy locates JD. Diobra para kay Dillinger, but Fajardo did enough to tap that over papunta kay Ping. Ping looking for Junmar. Play broken up by Brar. Brigovanshi locates underneath. Etong si Grewal. Play broken up by Gilas. Alapag in the front court. Zigzags a pass to JD, and Dillinger delivers the layup.
Nice power move by Dillinger.
Cebuana assist yan. Natin sa atin na Cebuana Luwiliar. Parang ikaw mismo ang nagbigay ng perang padala.
Yeah, Jimmy Alapag and really knows where to give that basketball, especially off the transition.
Back pass to the long ball. Great shot by Amjot.
Ganda naman ang ginawa doon. He actually drove in, pero hindi yung cross-court pass. He just actually threw it over his head, pabalik to sa shooter.
Itong India hanging dangerously close. 12 lang ang kailangan nilang habulin dito as David was stopped on his tracks. Traveling pa ba? Oo, traveling nga ang tinawag sa kanya. Turnover number 17 para sa Gilas Pilipinas.
India actually doing a good job because they're forcing us to commit those turnovers.
Huli nating actual game was on the world stage. Most of the players were just healing. And puro practice tayo, no? In the last couple of weeks.
Malalahanin natin wala dito si Jason Castro is not part of this team.
Jason Castro replaced in the lineup dahil sa kanyang Achilles injury. So in essence, si Dillinger pumalit. Dahil nung una si Dillinger pinalitan si Alapag. Pero napakiusapan nga si Jimmy at na-injure si Jason. So nabalik din dito ang ating kapitan. Now Jeff Chan has been redeployed by Coach Chot.
Siyempre magod, dito sila sa Korea at nalalahanin natin FIBA Asia will beat Korea in the Mo Arena. So lahat ngayon ng kahit paano gusto nila pauwian si Jason Castro because he created the most damage in that tournament.
Siya nga naging pinakamagaling na gwardiya sa Asia, no? As India is trying to be patient, down by 14. Turnaround jumper. No. Marcus for the board. Chan forward pass to Dillinger. Back to Chan. Three-pointer on the way. Another three na atin sa atin ng Thunderbird Platinum. Pagdating sa paluan, di maunahan.
Ganda talaga ng nilalaro dito ng Gilas Pilipinas. Lalong-lalo si Jeff Chan who has been consistent with his outside shots.
Nice seal. Ginawa ito neto ni Anjiot kontra kay RDO.
Philippines number 9 on the foul.
Less than 5 minutes now remaining in this game.
Oh, kinamahan niya Jared Dillinger. Mukhang nahita niya ata itong player of that tap by Dillinger.
At ang bola napunta pa sa Gilas. One last run to put India away. Ilang hinahanap dito ni Jimmy Alapag. Maybe back-to-back hits should do the trick. As we go inside to RDO. One a move off the sweeping hook. Mintis nga lang. Turnover na naman para dito sa India. AMBOHOT dribbled it off his own foot.
Those are back-to-back turnovers. That's going to be crucial for India. They were trying to make a run, but so far, wala nangyari.
Time definitely not on the side of India. Just over 4 minutes remaining here. LA Tenorio is coming back on para sa Gilas. Solid start para kay Tenorio kanina. Open up the scoring para sa Pilipinas. Chan gets it back over to LA. Teniente on the attack. Gives it up. Papunta dito kay Jeff. Shot clock is at 5.
Ganda naman ang pasan noon. So patient. Gilas Pilipinas with so much composure executing that last play.
84-65. After that rain or shine Magilas move, brought to you by Rain or Shine Elastomeric Paint, ang pinturang Magilas. Now India is going to the long ball. 3-pointer na natin sa atin ng Thunderbird Platinum pagdating sa paluhan, hindi maunahan.
Never giving up, and that last play, our defense, nakatunga nga lang tayo. We didn't really close out on Brickovan. She's been hitting that shot and had so much, all day to take it.
Ika-10 tres na yan para dito sa India. Tenorio over to Chan. Jeffrey couldn't break free. Granadel has 3 to shoot. Fading away. Huli pa. Doubted is there. Kaso naubusan tayo ng shot clock.
Shot clock violation.
That's one thing you gotta respect about this Indian basketball team, ano? Yung hindi sila nasisiraan na loob.
Disciplinado sila even with their defense, with the way they play defense in that last play.
Kung na-rattle sila in the early goings of this game, naka-recover naman sila, pinapakita rin nila. They belong on this stage.
Yeah, exactly. And, that's the reason why, although they went through that preliminary round or that elimination round, they actually topped it. That's the reason ba't napunta sila sa ating division.
Problema ngayon, 3 free throws ang pamimigay dito ng Gilas. Chance for them to inch closer without the clock moving. Pratham will be tested. All 3 of these free throws hatid sa atin ng Cebuana Luwiliar. Pasta pera, ipa Cebuana. Now Norwood is stepping back on para sa Gilas. Singh Pratham delivers on the first.
Disciplinado rin tong team na to. Their coach is actually doing a great job with the way he is really giving out instructions, and most especially with the way he's trying to adjust sa gandang simula ng Gilas in this game.
$84-70. Free throws after those free throws natin sa atin ng Cebuana Luwiliar. Basta pera ipa Cebuana. Lead of Gilas down to 14. Chan from the corner. In and out. India with a golden opportunity here to put a bit of pressure on Gilas Pilipinas. They go to the 3 once again. Oh! Big shot mula kay AMBOHOT. Atid sa atin ng Thunderbird Platinum pagdating sa paluhan, di maunahan.
Hindi pa rin talaga nag-give up dito. We really cannot take this team lightly. Up to the last few seconds of the game, they will come out fighting.
Dito sa high post, ha? Come on, let's convert. Let's
Anxious moments para sa Gilas Pilipinas as India is on the comeback trail. 11 na lang ang pinapangalagaan nating kalamangan, kaya Coach Chot wants to make sure we get a clean look at the basket here.
Right here, makikita mo, nagpe-press ang India from the backcourt, trying to throw us off.
Gabe gets it across. And now, LA will get us into our set. Norwood on the move, gets it to Chan. LA downloaded Douthit. Back to Jeff. Oh, we turn it over. India on the attack. They can come to within 9, maybe even 8. as we come up on the 2-minute warning of this game. Amritpal gets it over. Last 2 minutes brought to us by Phoenix Petroleum. Phoenix fuels Gilas Pilipinas. Big rebound by Marcus Douthit.
Big rebound by Douthit. Ang ganda ng pasa dito. But Teo Campo actually smart enough to kick it out to set.
Didn't want to force it. We want to burn a bit more time. But we still need a big basket. Shot clock is down to 6. Chan to Norwood. Pulls up from 12. No! Last touch he gave dun. Kaya mababalik pa sa Indian bola with still a minute and 29 to go.
So far, 2 times down the floor, hindi tayo nakakuha ng basket. It's a good defense that will actually save us in this game.
And now India will sue for time, wanting to make sure they get a basket sa aming pagbabalik. Patuloy ang laban ng Gilas Pilipinas para sa ating bayan dyan sa Washington Stadium in Incheon, South Korea. India wanting to get quality looks on offense at ang narinig natin sa kanilang coach sa depensa, go for the steal, if not give up fouls. They will be testing Gilas from that free throw line, but first we look for a stop. Brigavanchi lost his dribble. Pupunta siya dito kay Amjiot. Hit a big 3 moments ago. Amjiot's in trouble. Balik kay Brigavanchi. Intis yan. Douthit with a board. We need to get it across. Gate to Douthit. Hindi pumapal yung India. Hindi sumunod sa coach.
Hindi sumunod sa coach. Nakalimutan na.
Pero yun, blessing in disguise para sa kanila as we end up turning it over.
Coach Shot didn't really like that execution. Although maganda na nga sana yung stop na ating ginawa.
Napakahabang 62 seconds na to para kay Coach Shot Reyes at para sa ating lahat as we try and hold off India. Gotta be wary of their shooters once again. They look to go inside and then out. Ayan na naman yung long one. At ayun na naman yan, si Amjiot.
India, number 13.
This is going to be another close wind-up similar to how we face this team in Wuhan.
Rest na yun natin sa atin ng Thunderbird Platinum pagdating sa Palawan, di maunahan. At eto na nga, testingin na ng India yung ating free throw shooting.
Nakahabol na yung ating 3 points. So we started like a house on fire and then in the second half, nanlamig yung ating shots from the outside, 9 out of 20. India actually shooting better in the from the 3-point line.
Pero ang isang magandang balita para sa atin yung Amjiot. Balik na sa bench dahil nag-graduate na siya sa ballgame nito. Hindi pa pala penalty ang India.
Substitution, Philippines number 4 and 10.
Jimmy Alapag back on the floor kasama sina Chan, Douthit, Norwood, and Teo Campo. Nauntok pa yata yung isang Indian player doon. It's 5-on-4 right now as that Indian player continues.
It was a very bad fall. Tumama yung kanyang ulo.
Napakalaban kakampi, ayaw mong makakakita ng yan, Eric, ano?
The game has been delayed shortly due to injury.
Nagdula siya eh. Bigla lang, tsaka yung maririnig mo yung lagapak niya on the floor.
Something you do not want to see. You do not like seeing. Kahit kaninong atleta, ayun! His legs gave out from under him. Nadulas niya.
Actually, hindi tumama yung ulo eh. Yung, kaya katakot dun, yung left leg niya.
Never a welcome sight seeing anybody carried off the floor of battle. Pagka-graduate okay lang eh, pero pag nasasaktan, ayaw rin natin yan.
Yun na nga, exactly. Mapakalabang, mapatiman natin dito sa atin or even like for India. Don't really want to see that. For a while, I thought tumama yung ulo niya, but it seems that that left leg, nung nadula siya, na-twist yung kaliwang tuhod niya, no?
Action continues, 28.4 to go, 14 on the shot clock. Look at those quick passes by Gilas, eluding the fouls from India. Now Jimmy will be looking to ice this game para sa Pilipinas.
India number 7 coming home.
The Indian player is still on the floor.
Medical teams checking on him. Kalabang can make it a 4-possession lead here, and that should do it. Gilas Pilipinas will be sitting on a 10-point lead. Pero ang India, as napansin natin, mula nung Wuhan hanggang ngayon, hindi rin susuko ng basta-basta.
Exactly, and I'm sure Coach Fleming would really want to devise another plan to take another 3-point shot.
To check on the fallen Indian player, as they have brought out the stretcher here, Eric.
Not really good.
Pati yung neck brace nandiyan dyan na.
Yun na nga eh. So, I'm actually wondering kung ano talaga yung naging injury, because it wasn't really, hindi talaga siya nakatayo eh, no? Hindi siya gumalaw after that fall.
And pati si Coach Fleming, no? Sabi na lang niya doon sa boys niya during the timeout, I know it's hard to concentrate with one of your brothers being carried out, but you still gotta do your jobs.
So right now, kung titignan mo, nakatinaas nila yung kanyang legs. Hopefully he's okay, but
hopefully maganda naman yung pagkakabuhat nila kanina to the sidelines. Hindi pa siya ni neck brace nun.
Oo, because sometimes doon nagkakaroon ng problema after the way that he's carried off the sidelines.
It's just a 9-point lead para dito sa Gilas Pilipinas, 85-76, as Dalton was looking to go for that steal. Still a 3-possession lead para sa Gilas. India here hoping against hope. Joginder looking for his shooters. And now Gilas will wrap up our first victory of the Asian Games. 85-76 will be our final score, but all of our prayers right now.
It's something that you really don't want to see mago yung ganyan na he's being brought out on a stretcher, not really something that we hope that he's well.
Medyo melo din kahit yung boys natin, yung celebration on the floor. Hindi ka when something like that happens, hindi ka makabomba ng todo.
Yeah, exactly. Mabigat eh. Mabigat para, as a former player, and I guess even kahit hindi ka man lang naglaro ng game, you don't want to see a single individual being carried off the court because of an injury, and we hope that he's well.
But it is a triumphant return to the Asian Games para sa Gilas Pilipinas as we shoot 52% from the field. 85-76 ang ating final score. Next game para sa Gilas will be this coming Thursday kontra naman sa Iran. Sa ngalan ni Eric Reyes at sa lahat ng bumubuo ng inyong Sports 5, Mag-Margin po, nagpapasalamat sa inyong panonood.
Oh yeah, you know me. I have only a path. I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. Yeah.